Fine. Oh, hello, and welcome back to the Life and Lessons of Me. I accidentally hit record. I wasn't ready. But hi, we're back. Same setup as last time. I'm in my room. Obviously, it's not the best angle of me, but there's not really a bad angle of me. Let's be honest. I mean, okay, maybe this makes my double chin look a little big, but oh well. Hopefully my dogs don't go nuts. But anyway, I have my microphone as close to my face as possible to get the best audio, blah blah blah, You know the drill. So anyway, I want to talk about something that, every 20 something year old is going through. And, I like to focus on like people my age because that's the biggest audience that I get anyway. Like I was just looking at my stats and everything, and 18 to 22 was like where I get the most viewers and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to talk about problems that, most 20 something year olds face. That's my new thing. So something that I'm going through now is like motivation and like how to find it and like how to force myself to do things I don't want to do because yeah, let's just say it's hard to do that. Like and and something that I've learned is that if you keep yourself on a schedule, it gets a little bit easier to get motivation. Like you have times that you do certain things like now I want to do a new episode every Monday because you know I do some other social media stuff on Monday for my mom, so I want to like, maybe kill two birds with one stone and, make my content when I'm helping her make her content. That's what I do. Um yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm like, all right, this doesn't suck and I do this like and I like this. So maybe I make that my career, but like that would be something that I would be interested in doing. Like I could, you know, just make content, but like be a professional and get paid to do it. Um, so yeah, that's something I'm interested in, and maybe I need to stop slacking in school. Like maybe this is like, oh, okay, I'll make this my career, and I'll be like an actual, you know, I'll have a social media marketing degree or something. Like I think that would be very useful, especially in today's world. So I'll definitely get a job. Like that's the thing. You can't do like gender studies and expect to get a job. Like you got to do something like my sister's doing natural resource management and like sustainability stuff. Like that's a new emerging industry. Like she's gonna get a job like that. Like, but my problem is like how do I get motivated to do schoolwork? Like that's the thing. Like maybe just find something you really like want to do and just go after it. Like school is what I have to do in order to get to where I want to be. And so I should have more motivation to do it, right? Like, but I don't know, like schoolwork just doesn't like it's not as gratifying, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like it's stupid because I know what it leads to, but I can't be like for some reason I'm just like, oh, school, yuck. But maybe if I don't know, like I need to refocus and like push myself to finish my associate's degree in nothing and then go to a different school for social media marketing. And then my problem is like I'm stuck doing all the same classes that I've always done and I'm a slacker. Like, yeah, so big problem there. Like major problem. I don't want to keep throwing money at school and like messing up classes. Like, I don't know. It's just because I'm like literally not motivated to do school at all, or I haven't been. And now I'm like, well, I was motivated, and now I wasn't motivated, and now I am motivated. Like, it's just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't get it. I just can't pull motivation out of my butt like some people. Like, or rather, like, even when I'm not motivated, like, I can't force myself to do stuff. Like, I cannot. Like, I get burnt out so easily. And it's just like, no energy for you. Daisy's here, and she's got a rope. Daisy, you've gotten like literally every rope out of the toy basket. Like, It's crazy dog. But anyway, just thinking about it today, I'm like, wow, I need to like get my shit together, or I'm never gonna be a social media marketing person with that degree. Like, yeah. So, I mean, it's interesting though. Like, I like being like creative in that way. Like, oh, let's see like how to make this post that somebody else wrote make more sense when I post it. Like, that's what I'm doing with my mom. Like, I can maybe list that on a resume. Like, I don't know. Like, things are going good. So I think I need to be like, all right, focus up. Like, the problem is I get distracted and I focus on things that don't gain me anything. Like they literally don't do anything for me. Like, for example, focusing on like your social life. Like if you're focusing, you can't focus on two things at once. That's the thing. Like, so maybe I was like focused more on building my social life and now I've done that a little bit. So I'm more inclined to be like, all right, let's get my other aspects of life together, like career and like all this stuff. Like, where am I going in my life? Like, so I mean, with a social media marketing degree, I can work on my own stuff like this and do podcast stuff and, you know, focus on my mom's business and helping her. And like, maybe she can literally hire me as a social media, I don't even know what you would call it, but the social media marketing something. Like, I don't know, maybe make it an official title and like have a salary. I don't know. Hmm. Or I could literally work for any company ever and run their Instagram account or something. Like, I don't know. Is it fun? It's fun enough. It's like enjoyable enough to where I could do it and get paid to do it. And, you know, like I see a job as a means to an end. What's the end? I don't know. But like, I guess like house, family, like that kind of stuff. Like, because what? I'm almost 21. Like, this is what I have to be thinking about now. Like, starting my actual career and my actual life. Like, like the car, getting it this year has been crazy good. So, you know, maybe I'll be able to do schoolwork more and like be more motivated and like get out of the house and like, because that's my other problem. It's like maybe with a change of scenery, it would be easier to do work. Like, you know, I don't know. It's the problem with working from home. Like next to your Xbox, it's like Xbox or schoolwork, Xbox or schoolwork. Like it's gonna be Xbox, okay? Like sometimes it's gonna be Xbox because I need a boost. Like it's like, oh, I'm unlocking things, yay! Like that kind of thing. That's why I like to play video games. But eh, man, I've been tired. Hmm. But I think the best way to focus on things that like actually are helpful, like I just need to focus on just that. Like I've been way too focused on like relationship stuff. Like, is there a point to that? At this point, no. So why would I waste my time doing that? Like, there's points where I realize this, and then there's points where I'm like, oh, I'm focusing on relationships. Like, I'm focusing on that way too much, and I need to focus on myself first. Like, like starting a career, making money, like get my act together. That's what I need to do. And, you know, I'm in my 20s. Like, I'm almost in the second year of my 20s. So, it's a long process. But I think like the shift from, kid to adult happens in your 20s and it happens to everyone in their own timing. Like, like not everyone's going to have everything figured out to the extent that everyone else does, like I'm still figuring out my college stuff, like, and people in my class, like, are going into their, wait a minute, is that possible? They're This is their junior year of college, so they're going into their senior year of college. Like, And I'm still like, I'm still figuring out what I want to do. But, I have to finish this like associate's degree. That's what I'm trying to do. But can't do that if I'm a slacker. So yeah, I don't know. There's like one class that maybe like I don't know. I think I missed the drop ad period. Like I don't know. I kind of wish that I only took one class. I don't know. I don't want to take forever to finish my associate's degree, but it seems like it's taking forever because I've not been doing well. Like just not good at school. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm smart enough to be way like school's really easy, but I just don't like putting in the work. Like I don't want to. For some reason, I've not gotten through my head that like if I don't do school, like I'm not gonna work at the photo license center forever. Like I'm not doing that. Can't do that. I don't want to be a government stooge. Nah, just here's your license. Come back when you need to renew it in 6 years, like, or 5 years, whatever. So yeah, that's what I do. That is not. Whoa! I just figured out my if I move my mouse around, it makes it bigger. What? Mac things like I've still yet to like figure all the features out, but so yeah, the problem with our generation is finding motivation. I think like I've seen that a lot. Like people get or like stuff happens in life that is unexpected, and then people get like I don't know, they just fall down the hole and gotta get out. So like I've been in the process of like trying to rebuild my mindset and trying to figure out what I want to do with my life and trying to figure out, you know, the start of my life. Like, what do I do on the daily? Like, what's my routine look like? Like, I need like an actual adult routine. Like, that's what I need. Like, something to really keep me motivated and on the right track. So, I mean, there's things that, I'm working towards that, like, some people aren't. Like, everyone moves at their own pace. They really do. Like, so that's why I'm like, when my parents go, "Are you behind?" Like, I'm like, behind in what sense? Like, behind my classmates? Because yes, or like behind, I don't know, just behind, like in my schooling. Like, I'm 70% done my school stuff, or at least the initial school stuff. Like, at this rate, hopefully I'll be done school by the time I'm like 23. Because if I finish my associates when I'm 21, and then I transfer, and then, or not transfer, then I like apply to another school, then maybe I'll be done by time I'm 23. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. But you know, I'm gonna continue to make content like based on like the typical 20-year-old experience or 20-something-year-old experience, like finding motivation, finding what you want to do. Like it's a long process, and that's why your 20s are like 10 years long. So by the time you're 30, you should have stuff figured out a bit. Like, so yeah, we shall see what happens. That's gonna do it for this episode, and I will catch you guys on next week's episode. Remember, episodes are coming out now every Monday, at different times, but like every Monday they'll be out. So that is going to do it for today's episode, and I will catch you on the next episode of the Life and Lessons of Me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube and come back next week.